Good morning, class. I
Good
hope you have
morning.
been well since we met last week. Last week, we were able to look at the physical parameters in Portland cement, and today we are going to look at the fineness in Portland cement. Our today's objectives is that by the end of this lesson, the learners will be able to state two methods for measuring the fineness in Portland cement, and also you will be able to describe the Wagner bathymetry method for measuring the fineness in Portland cement. So before we continue, I want to take roll call. Mike,
Hey, present.
Guri Nelson, Kelel, Dennis. Okay,
I'm present.
thank you very much. Look like all of you are present. So let us start. What generally the fineness in Portland cement is a measure of the size of the particles that is uh, that is found in a processed cement. Actually, the parameter fineness is used as an important factor for controlling the workability of the cement, and the fineness improves the strength of a cement. And as I have said, it is measured in two methods. Learners kindly state the two methods that can be used to measure fineness in Portland cement. Someone to state the two methods that are used for measuring fineness in Portland cement.
We say that to determine the fineness, we have two methods. That is the Wagner bathymetry method
Uh-huh.
and the plain air permeability.
That is very good. That is very good. So those are the methods that are used for measuring the fineness in Portland cement. We have Wagner bathymetry and plain air permeability. And I'm going to illustrate the instruments that is used to measure that is used for measuring the fineness, which is Wagner tapetimeter. As you can see in my chart, that is a Wagner tapetimeter. I've labeled where the sample is. The sample is in the conical flask, and some other samples are found in the polymetric flask. We have the label of cuvette. We have a knob. I want one of you to state the bath label X. Someone to state the bath label X.
We can't hear you well, eh? You are breaking up, eh?
I'm breaking up.
Yes, I think it's other members who are supposed to switch off to mute their microphones.
Okay, so kindly members, if you have not raised your hand, you make sure that you mute the microphone. So I'll come up again. That is on the chart that I'm displaying right now is a Wagner tapetimeter. I've labeled some of the parts except the part labeled X. I've labeled the first part, which is I've labeled sample, indicate that the sample has been placed in a polymetric flask, and the other samples are found in the conical flask. We have the part here on the left side. On the right side is the knob of the instrument, and also on the left side is a cuvette. So on the side of learners, I want you to someone to state the part label X.
The part label X
Uh-huh.
can be the display of the
Yeah,
machine.
that is very correct. As you can see the path label X, the arrow goes straight to the where there is, it looks like there is a screen, and that path is a display for a meter that will give the finest value of the Portland cement. Now we proceed. Next is how you are going to carry out the Wagner tapetimetry. In this one, I'm giving you 3 minutes to discuss the how you are going to carry out the Wagner tapetimetry. And one of the group, one of you is going to present as a group member, as a leader of the group. So kindly go discuss how Wagner tapetimetry is carried out and its significance. So 3 minutes.
Wagner tapetimetry.
So
What
I
is
hope you are
this?
ready. So you are the leader of the group to present your findings. Kindly unmute the leader to
Yes,
unmute. Yes, yes, Glenn.
members. So we say that from the term tapetimetry, Wenger tapetimetry,
Uh-huh.
we know tapetimetry is used to determine the scattering effect of the particles
Mm-hmm.
in water.
Mm-hmm.
So we've discussed that this Wenger tapetimetry is a method for measuring the fineness
Mm-hmm.
by determining the amount of light
Mm-hmm.
scattered by the cement suspension in water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is very nice explanation.
Hello.
Uh, I'm saying, Galil, thank you so much. That is a very nice description of how Wagner tapetimetry is carried out. So, as I want to confirm to you that this method involves suspending or just mixing the cement in water to make a suspension and passing a light through that suspension. The light scattered is then measured, and this light that has been scattered will be compared with the scattered light from the reference solution. And when you compare, you will be able to determine whether it is higher than the reference standard or it is lower than the reference standard. Always, we will take the value that is lower than the reference standard. That is the value that we are looking at here is Wagner tapetimetry index. So those indices you compare with the reference standard and you check with limits. So that is, we have come to the end of the lesson, and checking to our set objectives, we have achieved, we have been able to state, and then also you have been able to describe the Wagner tapetimetry. Now, any question in regard to what we have discussed today? Any question? Any concern?
I have a question.
Yes.
Say this particular cement, Portland cement.
Uh-huh.
Hello.
Yes, hello. I'm
So
getting
I want to know
where?
where this cement being manufactured.
Okay, in Kenya, the Portland cement is manufactured by Simba Cement that is located in various parts of the country, including the Nakuru County and here in Athi River, Nairobi. Yeah, I hope I have answered you correctly. So, what have we learned today? That is the summary. What have we learned today? Remind me what we have learned today.
Okay, we have learned about the methods of testing fineness of cement.
Uh-huh.
And, the two methods were, one was plain air permeability, and the
Uh-huh.
second one was Wagner
Tabidimetry.
tabidimetry.
Yeah, that is very fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you very much.
Welcome.
So that is very correct. We have learned through the methods of determining fineness, and also we have learned how to determine the fineness using Wagner tapedometry. So I'm giving you assignment so that you go and research on. Kindly note somewhere this assignment. Number one, I hope you have gotten where you can note it, note your assignment. Number one is describe the plain air permeability method for testing the fineness in cement. Describe the plain air permeability method for testing the fineness in cement. And up to that point, that is the end of our lesson today. Let us meet next week. Ensure that the class rep collects the assignment before Friday and have it delivered to my desk. Thank you. Have a good day.